What do you? Hold on. What are you saying
Okay,
now?
are we on?
Yeah. Well.
Okay, so I'm saying I think I got to mute this sexy thing yang Instagram account for a while because it's everybody's the same as thick Asian jumping around, but it is.
What Instagram account is this now?
You know what it is.
Oh, her? Yeah, dude.
Like you got me on this poison. It's killing my fucking productivity, and like I just get like
you get nothing done.
I just get sucked into this vortex of
humongous Asian. Yeah,
just literally
titties.
watching this girl, not even jump, but just sort of
bounce around.
Yeah, bounce. Yeah, and in fact,
you got to put your phone down.
Slap it out of my hand.
Podcast,
it's like when someone's being electrocuted, and you gotta run at them and shoulder check them into the ground. So you like
Frank's looking at those giant Asian titties again.
Yeah, you have to like run at me and tackle us. So you don't, because if you don't tackle me all the way to the ground, you start getting electrocuted too. And
I start fucking getting hard.
Or get a 2x4 and knock me off of what I'm being shocked by.
Yeah, if I don't blast you off the giant Asian titties, then I start getting turned on. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, and then we're both just like
staring at our phones
into the microphone.
The episode's just going to consist mostly of us heavy breathing.
Look, she got a striped bathing suit now.
Oh God, she's going to bounce again.
Boy, this is the best one yet. This is the best bouncing yet.
Here, I'll send it over to you.
She's really hitting her stride.
Yeah, a friend of ours who listens to the show said one of our episodes consisted of us just eating pizza and breathing into the microphone. So fuck you. It's gonna probably happen again.
Well, there's a lot of eating and breathing into the microphone throughout the entire run of the show.
Most of it, I think it is.
There's that one where I just cannot get through that bag of jalapeno Cheetos, and
we don't got to talk about that now.
Yeah. So
you're going to talk to me about?
Yeah, I was talking to you about Oppenheimer. Yeah, finally came out. Oppenheimer. I've been waiting for this, and it's like if you're into history like me, then it's fine. But the connective tissue, the thing was definitely like I was not expecting to be as moved by Florence Pugh's nude scenes as I was, but
how moved were you? About 6 inches or so? A couple of inches?
Yeah, I scooted up in my seat a little bit. Like I couldn't stop scooting. I couldn't stop scooting and kicking my feet.
You kept digging your heels into the ground and sitting up in your chair.
It was perfect because because in Midsommar, it's 99% her just bawling her eyes out, and in this, she's crying and naked. So
she's crying because Oppenheimer's slapping her up.
Well, like here's the deal: is because she's classic fucking chick who like basically hot and cold, don't know what they want. Oppenheimer wants her, but she's like the type that's like calls him and gets mad at him for showing up, and then he's like, fuck it, I'll go stoop Emily Blunt now, and
fuck it, I'm gonna stoop Emily Blunt,
and then of course she gets upset about that, but he's still fucking hitting it on the side too.
Oh yeah, dude.
And like the person she played, I refuse to believe that was a suicide that. She came basically during the work on the Manhattan Project. The Oppenheimer's mistress supposedly committed suicide, but it has like assassination written all over it. Tell me if this makes any sense to you. So she takes like a bunch of barbiturates, lays down some pillows in front of the tub, gets on her knees, and just drowns herself by dunking her head into the tub
and falling asleep because she's on barbiturates.
But the thing about that, you're on the outside of the tub, just dunking your head under from the outside. You cannot. I don't care how many barbiturates you're on. I don't think you can drown yourself. Why not get in the tub and just float under?
True.
Fucking Matthew Perry style. Like he went out like a king, man. Fucking just blasted on oxys in a jacuzzi.
Matthew Perry did?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, like famous. Really role model. Like my vision board is just that last picture of Matthew Perry going into rehab with the gray hair and the shorts looking all disheveled. Dude. That's like
your fucking your what is it? Your Sears vision board.
Yeah. That's my what I in my mind, that's me, you know, of course. Like,
that's
I have
you.
body dysmorphia that I'm not Matthew Perry, you know, in leading up to
You're achieving your full form.
Imagine the opioid crisis that you could get yourself into when you're getting paid, what, like $200 billion an episode or whatever the fuck they were getting paid.
Making episodes and then movies that you don't even remember.
Yeah, it's a couple. He had a romantic comedy with fucking Sold My Kayak.
Damn, he sold his kayak?
He sold it down the river.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Damn, think about how crazy the 90s were when, what a time it was when that jackass was the fucking, like, he was the big bopper of the 90s, bro.
Hello? Chandler Bing speaking.
To be a little sarcastic.
I mean, he was all right. I mean, for a sitcom actor, he's pretty good. He's not annoying, and he's...
What are you talking about, dude? His overt sarcasm is so horrible.
To me, Ross is just so disgusting to look at.
Ross is a horrible person
He's unsightly.
He is pretty unsightly, and he's also like a fucking rapist and a sex offender.
In the show or in real life?
No, in the show. I don't know about real life. I can't speak on his real life affairs. But in the show, it's like...
He's so mad at his wife for
being just hot.
His wife leaves him because for a woman she finds out she's gay and like.
Right? Oh, I don't know anything about his.
I only vaguely know a little bit because I watched. I had a girlfriend once, and but
a girlfriend once.
Yeah, and at the beginning, Ross's wife leaves him because she figures out she's a lesbian, and he's like. Gays are ruining the country. Like everybody loves Ross, you know.
Everybody loves Ross.
Gays are ruining the country.
And then he's got that big ogre brother.
Yeah. Oh, Ross.
Oh, Ross.
No lesbians want to divorce old Brad Garrett.
Dude, I was...
Is Brad Garrett the guy... Is he the guy in The Nick, too? No, that's fucking... I've always mixed up Brad Garrett and Clive Owen.
In the what show is this?
The Nick, you know, the doctor show from about the early...
Man, they're playing it fast and loose with these show titles.
Tell you what, yeah. Do you know what...
Are there any people of color in that show?
Barely. I mean, it's like 1900 in New York in a hospital. They some commie like leftist pinko gets a black doctor in a job at the shitty hospital, you know, and of course the black doctor's like one of the best ones there, but like of course Clive Owen, he's like the head doctor guy, but he's addicted to injecting cocaine between his toes and
nice.
He's so fucking addicted, like coke addicted, because you could just buy it over the counter at the drugstore in like 1900. Yeah, and he's like it's withdrawing so much he could barely move. At one point, and he has to get this hot borderline personality Southern nurse to inject the coke directly into his penis vein because he can't find a vein between his toes.
Damn, I need to watch this show. What is this?
It's sick.
Okay.
It's The Nick. Okay. Yeah, it's really good. It's only like 2 seasons, but it's very good. It's all about the horrors of just
medicine in
the early 20th century.
Dude, I was watching something about it was some dude talking about what it would be like to be a field medic during the Civil War or some shit. Bro. And he like what you would have to do to go through like the process of amputating someone's fucking leg.
Holy fuck, dude. I mean, like if you're lucky you had enough chloroform to knock them out, like but a lot of times you
don't.
Didn't.
So you're just handing them fucking whiskey so
there was no finesse to it either. Like if you got shot in the ankle, you're getting cut off at the knee.
Yeah, because you got to get that gangrene, bro.
And these surgeons were back then the barbers were surgeons. They were that was the same job back then.
Yeah, after they were done trimming your beard, they got that same shear to cut your fucking ligaments in your leg.
Literally, like the levels of, like where we were at in surgery was the fact that like barbers were the most qualified people to be surgeons back then.
It makes sense to me.
Fucking crazy.
Dude, but they'd saw the meat and then they get to the bone and then they have to saw through your femur. And after they'd done that and you haven't bled out and died, then they got to reach into your like stump that they just cut off.
They got to cauterize it with that cast iron pan.
Yeah, they got to find the like arteries and shit and like tie them off, like, and then cauterize it.
Yeah,
I'm
pretty sure like they cut you off through the knee so you don't have to break the bone, right?
Well, depends on where your injury is. Let's say your injury's at the knee. They were cutting it mid thigh.
If you're shot in the thigh, okay.
So
like,
it's
a
like
lot of
a
times I
knee
think you're not even
injury
going to make
mid-thigh.
it if you get shot in the thigh.
No,
like,
you probably won't.
But like lower than the knee, I'm pretty sure they just saw around your kneecap through your fucking ligaments. And
But dude, the way that they'd have to
so
do it if it was going through your femur, then they got through the point where they just started bone sawing through your
imagine
femur.
getting your shit sawed off with no chloroform and then you just die of diarrhea anyway, like most people did in the Civil War.
Diarrhea, like having diarrhea or getting diarrhea in your wound.
No, just having diarrhea. Just having diarrhea killed. Think about it, they're wearing like wool like coats in the summer fighting each other. They don't understand germ theory. There's not much water out there. Diarrhea's spreading like rampant. Like, I mean, a lot of people died from diarrhea back in the day, even in non-war times.
Would I have died back then?
100%.
Well, I know I would have died because of those times I got that crazy staph infection.
People didn't realize that like you got to drink water too back then. Like
It's got to be clean.
They didn't have germ theory or hydration theory or.
Hold on, I gotta pause. This is insane.
Okay.
So over the past weekend, it doesn't matter. There a couple of people have passed away, so I'm fielding like funeral plans and phone calls and what have yous. Mm-hmm. So sorry to put a quick damper cloud on the pod. Sorry that this is inconveniencing you.
But you chose to listen to the show, and there's no backing out now.
Yeah, you're in it for the long haul,
Yep.
faggot. So here we are.
The show is moving to a camp in Guyana. And we're back. That was amazing.
And we're black.
I hope you figured out something to do with your little break time in there while we waited for us to come back.
You waited for us to come black.
That's
And
wow.
And we're black. What's up, brother? How you doing?
And we'll be black after these messages. Yo, yo, yo.
Yo, what's going on, dude? I love
That's so
hitting,
fucking
like,
stupid.
It's the dumb, like, I love hitting like the dumb 80s, 90s, like
Jive.
stereotypical black voice, like, hey, yo, man, what do you know? Like, it's so offensive to me.
Keep the change, Jack.
Don't worry about it, Jack. Hit me with a couple of saws when I get back, Slick.
I told him to keep the fins. Said, keep the change, Jack.
Hand that man a double saw and said, keep the change, Jack. Pull up my hog real quick. I'll be out of this mud slick and slides. I don't know, dude. But
I'm
like,
trying to get in my mammy's ass before this day goes through.
I mean, that kind of jive is like cool, but like the Sugar Hill Gang rap voice is the worst style of fucking. It's the most offensive.
It is
cookie cutter fucking caricature.
It is wild how though that was as edgy as they could really go because
Hit hop.
Think about it. This is Grandmaster Flash was he was actually kind of against broken glass everywhere. People run through the streets, that they just don't care.
True.
Don't push me cause I'm close
to the edge.
Oh yeah, don't push me cause I'm trying to edge. I'm trying not to touch the head.
And you're busting. Yeah, dude. I don't know. Hip hop is
Ooh, how about
because that's
BBW is my favorite porn. I like the way they jiggle up and down.
Oh, that's pretty good.
That's something to
all right, I like that. Keep
BBC is my favorite porn. I like how big and black they are. And that's my story.
There you go. All right. Because it's just one of those things. You remember that those Christians doing the rap, like the Jesus Christ is my. They say the N word.
Yeah.
It's like that type of boom chop, boom boom chop.
Yeah,
it's so
that
offensive.
Flow, yeah,
because any white person will get a hold of that type of beat. You
that's
remember
like that's like Lin-Manuel Miranda, the Hamilton guy. His flow is just like that that fucking.
Then I hate him.
He's
fucking don't like
the biggest fucking cornball ever.
Does that play talk about how his mom died of farts?
Yeah, he's like,
my mom died right next to me, farting up and down all night.
Back then, people used to think that like you caught diseases through bad smells.
Really? Like you just smell a bad fart?
Before germ theory, they thought the disease came from smells.
That would suck because everything smelled back then.
Yeah, so they're like washing their hands and face in the water that they're like, their old kids and their old mother and kids drink out of, and they've been working down at the poop processing plants all day,
processing that poop into the road,
turning poop into arsenic, and
dude, that's nuts.
So like they and the germ theory guy came up with like, there's little bugs everywhere, and people are like, you're fucking crazy. It comes from stuff that stinks. And then they put him in a mental institution
where they raped him to death for 1,000 years.
Yes, but also the guy who discovered germ theory basically became the first germaphobe. And they're like, this guy's nuts. He thinks there's little bugs crawling around everywhere. And
this guy's a fucking nut job.
And he was right, but I'm sure he was also, annoying and a burden about germs. Imagine the first guy to discover germs. How much of a fucking like
I told you should have washed your hands.
And also how like fucking neurotic and just like heavy-handed he would be, and how annoying high maintenance. They come in, wash your fucking wash.
Make sure you wash your hands behind your ears and under your balls.
Make sure you wash your garters. Men wore garters and back like before elastics. You had to have garters to hold your socks up.
Oh fuck! Are those like just buckles that you'd wrap around your socks?
Well, they're like garters, like a little like a leather sort of like it's like a brace thing to hold your socks up. Pilgrims had buckles on their socks.
Think about how heavy a pilgrim's outfit would be,
bro. Pilgrims those guys were like buckles are the shit. We were living in Blade Runner. I got a buckle on every article of everything I'm wearing has a buckle on it. My shoes, my socks, my hat.
The only way my clothes fasten is through buckles.
Technology ain't getting no better than this.
My car door closes with a buckle.
Yeah. I can give the Indians smallpox with a buckle.
I tricked those Indians into showing me how to grow corn. I showed them what a buckle is.
God is going to punish us one day for indulging in this buckle. This buckle vanity. Yeah, it's vain to buckle your clothes to them. Probably,
dude,
like then like any sort of like
that's too
any
materialistic.
Sort of joy was like proof that you're doing something bad. Like in their mind, like the Calvinists.
You're not allowed to be happy.
Like the witch, basically, you're supposed to be struggling all the time, and you're supposed to be scared as shit of God.
Oh, always.
And any type of joy or like happiness you get,
it's probably a sin.
It is. It not probably. It is.
It is a sin.
Whether you know what that particular sin is or not.
It doesn't matter. It's making you feel weird, and you're questioning your feelings. It's a sin.
It's your
Now get down, repent to God, and
just
beg to God that you can like your soul will go to heaven and flash your cleave your pubescent brother while he blasts in his pants.
Beg to God that your dog of a fucking Puritan wife can push out an 11th baby,
that dog of a wife can survive
push
twins.
Out an 11th baby that you can just make miserable its whole life.
Yeah, until you got to sell her off to the farm next door for food.
Or like fucking if I do like the whole. I think we should revisit the idea of if like women talk amongst each other too much, we should accuse them of witchcraft.
Of course,
or if they like
some sort of treachery.
Yeah, some sort of unbecomingness of. Like there's still like law in the books in Springfield, Missouri, like where like a certain number of women can't live in a residence. Because after over a certain number, it legally becomes a brothel in Springfield. It's classified, like the it's like on the books. They don't really enforce it. That's how like the sorority houses, like they had to like fight at one point in history to be able to have sorority houses, because like no way that many women are in one place without them selling their asses.
True. They're at least, if they're not selling it, they're at least like giving it out for favors.
Yeah, giving it
Getting
out
some nerd to do their homework.
Jello shots.
Jello shots or shots of Grey Goose.
Jello shots, and and then just being nice to them and taking them, going with them to dances, and
there you go. I'll throw it back on
taking
you
pictures
if you
with
smoke that blunt with me.
Yeah, that was that was a big one for us. Of course, we were Delta High.
Mm-hmm. Dude, I just remember that there's a kid way back we were friends with in high school, and we would smoke with like the hot girls in the grade above us. And after like we would roll a blunt and start smoking, they would like start to hand me a $20 bill each. And I'm like, what are you doing? And I found out that our buddy was like smoking these girls up and making them pay $20 each to smoke like a pretty small blunt with them.
Talk about like you're just, I guess that is the most like non-pussy getting move I've ever heard. Not that you're gonna get pussy from the girls who are smoking out, but I feel like women that meant just them going through that experience will spread, and it'll get around that you're the type of guy that charges girls $20 to smoke with them,
and then you expect pussy afterwards.
And here's the thing: is even if you say like, even if you're not expecting any pussy, it is so gauche to charge $20 because there's going to be reverberations and collateral damage into your reputation that will prevent you from pussy even down the line. Yeah. When weed has nothing to do with it.
If we're looking at it realistically, yeah. But now let's look at it absolutely brotastically.
Okay, I had to get the so.
Maybe so. Basically, I'm just telling these hot babes I got weed and that I can smoke them out. $20. Also, $20 includes my penis. Yeah. And then they're like, nom, 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 nom.
Yeah, I want to push your boobs together and put my face in them and go.
I'm gonna put my fingers on your nipples and then push your boobs together with just my index fingers.
When I want to touch your boobies with just my 2 index fingers, and you can watch my face go beet red as I blush with shame and
I'm gonna go beet red,
excitement,
and start dripping sweat.
Mm-hmm. And then I'm gonna slink off to the bathroom.
To the bathroom.
Excuse me, where's the bathroom? I need to run off a batch.
Excuse me, where's your bathroom?
Of poop.
I gotta push out a batch.
Of poop. I'm not jacking off, it's poop.
Don't worry, babe, I'm only pooping.
I'm jacking out.
Ew. That's so fucking funny to be like, like, babe, I've been poking just your nipples with my index fingers for the past 30 minutes. I'm getting rock hard. I gotta go to the bathroom to fire one off. Not of cum, of poop. I gotta go fucking poop.
Dude, and he just goes in and stands over the toilet, and it's just like, it's just, it's almost like emptying a syringe. It's a single jack bag. Dude, that is some degenerate shit. Blowing your load into a toilet, standing up.
Whoa!
It's also worse than sitting down and then
Wait, blowing a cum load or blowing a shit load?
A cum load.
Like standing over a toilet and blasting into a toilet?
One hand on the back tank. And
because it's got to be an up tank with the drawstring. That's how all my toilets are.
What if you're in a public restroom and you gotta go in a 3-point stance just on the back of the toilet with no tank on the back?
You mean the trough where everyone can see what you're up to?
Bro, just blowing a quick load into a urinal trough in a bar. Not even not a urinal, but the big trough full of ice.
Just go to the men's restroom and crank it off the
Just like,
fucking load.
like when they have a picture of like Obama on the urinal, you just crank the load onto Obama.
They got a target on
Yeah, you get your
Obama.
ass kicked. Like you're supposed to piss on him, but basically contributing
Blasting
Obama, you get your
loads.
ass kicked for that.
Dude, you go to like a really sick
Just come on a Ford logo.
go to a really sick like gun range and go into the urinals, and they're like Osama, fucking Barack Hussein,
You got
and,
the different targets. You got
and then just like a really goofy cartoon devil, because we're also very Christian
it's
here
like
at this
Hillary
gun
Clinton
range.
holding Santa hostage. Pointed at you.
Hillary Clinton with devil horns holding Santa hostage.
Yeah, Hillary Clinton, and it's a little word bubble that just says and like her cackle in a word bubble.
just like-
and it just
yeah.
says like asterisk cackle.
Yeah, and you got to go in there and you got to target practice and fire off
Yeah.
a load at her fucking
Yeah,
head.
and make sure you don't hit Tucker Carlson. Like when Tucker Carlson pops up and
Yeah. Woo.
Yeah.
Target practice.
yeah, you
where
do a somersault and
instead
then,
of cash or instead of civilians, it's just Tuckers.
yeah,
Bunch of Tucker Carlsons.
you somersault and like
All the bad guys
yeah.
are that pink-haired liberal villain from the Tugger show.
Oh yeah, the fucking it's basic. It's like the inverse of Big Boss Man, like the same body, pink hair, and instead of a rebel flag on the police uniform, there's a rainbow one.
Dude, and you know she's cashing the fuck
Big
out.
Boss them.
Oh, Big Boss them?
Yeah,
Them boss.
yeah,
Dude, I don't know. But they boss
Big
really
beautiful boss them.
Dude, I saw a them hoss at the airport coming back from California, and they were trying to go to the bathroom, the all gender bathroom, but I think it was an all gender and maybe family bathroom. So like parents with like kids would go. Either way, they tried to get in there and it was locked, and they like did a like a grunt, dude.
there's a mother changing a baby in there.
Yeah, it was like, and then had to go into like the women's restroom, and she had like pretty big, juicy tits that she wasn't wearing. They weren't wearing a bra, so they titties were flapping around.
It's kind of sad that like we can't just assume it's not a butch, and like because butches are basically extinct. I miss wiggers and butch lesbians. You don't see that they're like dying breeds.
Wiggers and butch lesbians have been put
butch
on.
lesbians, though?
Wigger butch lesbians have been put on. Have been put onto the fucking endangered species list.
Yeah, they're like white rhinos.
Yeah, dude, they have a couple
They're
of black
breeding
guys
them in
following
captivity.
them.
Yeah.
A couple of black guys following them with guns to make sure no one poaches them. No one poaches them for their
The Chinese are trying to
trying to get cut off their horn and use it as an aphrodisiac.
The Chinese are trying to like cut off their Timberlands to eat to get boners.
They're trying to hunt down a couple of wigger studs.
Trying to cut their black wife beater undershirt off.
Ew, fuck yeah! Oh my god!
And steal the fucking catalytic converter off their Subaru.
Mm-hmm. All lesbians drive Subs.
Yeah, all Subaru. It's for. They get out back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking. Wasn't there a commercial that for Subarus where it was like almost, it was very overtly marketing towards lesbians and their dogs going hiking?
Yeah, it was just the clip from Monster where Eileen Wuornos is walking her bitch around with the arm on the shoulder at the bar.
Walking her walking her bitch Wednesday around.
She's dressed like fucking Eddie Vedder.
Yeah, dressed like fucking John Connor from Judgment Day 2.
Yeah.
Fucking a plaid
like,
fucking shirt.
Looks
hockey jersey.
Looks like she's like an Alice in Chains roadie.
Oh, dude. Alice in Chains. I fucking love Alice in Chains.
They're good. They're really fucking good.
But if I were
like my eye. And dude, have you heard the Plankton from SpongeBob AIs of him singing Alice in Chains? They're so good. They're so... And Hank Hill singing like country songs on YouTube. It's the best use of AI I've seen so far. It's Hank Hill singing Country Roads. Whoa. And like, Plankton singing... Man in the Box. It's so good. And Mr. Krabs doing the backup vocals. And so them shut.
That's actually sick. Okay.
It's really good. I'll show up to you after the show.
You'll have to fire that up.
They're pretty fucking lit. Like, and the Hank Hill country songs are, I want an album of Hank Hill just doing like, because some guys do it real good where they sing in Hank's like kind of natural range, because they sing and then they use the AI to clone their voice to sound like Hank Hill's, and they don't go like way out of range stuff, and it's so good. Like I've been listening to those like
interesting,
like crazy. Yeah, it's a Mike Judge should just, I don't know. I mean, I feel like most people who are voice actors can typically sing, because singing, you know, if when it boiled down to it, is almost just being able to do another voice. Kind of like how Mullen can sing when he does,
when he does any character.
He does, Michael McDonald and stuff. Yeah.
Before we get too off target, I don't know if I told you much at all about my dumbass trip to California for work.
Tell me.
So, my flight was at 5 a.m. I get to the fucking airport at like 3:40. And like my flight leaves at 5:20. So, that's a good ample amount of time, no?
Yep.
So I get into the fucking shuttle, like I park in the lot, and the shuttle dude, I get in the shuttle and he's just standing there. I'm like, what's going on? He's like, we're going to wait for more people to show up. And then when he said that, like 20 cars pull into the lot, and they're all parking randomly different spots. So then he starts going to pick them up at their car individually. So now all my time's starting to tick away to get into my fucking gate. And it took us 20 minutes to even leave the fucking parking lot. And then to get over to fucking...
I'm just picturing you looking at your wrists and kind of shuffling your feet.
I'm shuffling my feet and I'm picking at my nails.
Yeah.
And I'm just going, oh no, I'm not going to make it.
Yeah.
I'm sweating real bad.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, do you think
you're
we
doing
can go
you're
now?
typing out a message in your notes and showing the bus driver like you do, like you're doing me when we're waiting.
Yeah, dude.
It's like when are we? Yo, it just
when are we
says,
gonna
says,
go? Yo. Yeah, I just keep sending, I keep showing him the text, yo, and I don't ever respond.
Yo with 2 O's.
Dude, Frank doesn't like when I say yo to him in a text, and then
it's not
I don't
that you say yo
after that.
It's not that. It's like when you say yo and I say yo, and then maybe 15 minutes go by, and then you send another yo, and it's the yo, it's the compound yo's. Yo. It's yo. Once we're past yo, you want to yo more.
Yo.
Just because 20 minutes passed, it does not.
Conversation ended.
No,
I got to start a new conversation.
It does not require another yo.
How do you start a new conversation? Yo. That's how all my work emails start. Yo, Mike.
Yeah, subject line.
Subject, Mike.
I type my whole message in the subject line to save people time.
Yep, and then when they open the email, it's just a fucking picture of my big fat ass. That's my sign-out
Disregard
tag.
Last message. Yeah.
I solved my issue that my message was regarding.
Disregard that's AI.
Yeah.
That's the AI. That's a deep. As you can see, it's a very deep fake.
Yeah, dude, it's a deep fake nude of my ass.
I'm not that deep.
So I finally get to fucking my terminal. I finally get to the gate of Southwest, and then I have to check a bag. It's the most crowded, I guess, because of Veterans Day or whatever. Everyone travels on Veterans Day. I didn't fucking know that.
Yeah, I didn't know that
gate,
either.
Like, Southwest was so fucking packed. And I have to check my tools because you can't carry a box full of fucking razor blades.
And you're the type of guy, whenever
things.
you see a vet, you have to walk up and thank him for his service and like do a full salute and till he walks away, and you're hitting everybody in there, and they're just streaming in, and you can't get to your flight because you keep autistically saluting and thanking people for their service.
I'm just fucking.
You see like a guy that it's not even military uniform. He's a flight attendant.
Thank you for your service.
Yeah.
You just see a guy who's like, he works for the airport, not even TSA. He's just like a janitor.
The airport Arby's.
Yeah, thank you for your fucking service. So I go through security, and it was like a movie, dude. Like, I was like, I'm not going to fucking make my flight. And I asked the people once I check it, I get to the point where they metal detect me. I'm like, yo, can I just cut you guys? Like, my gate's about to close. And there's 3 angry-ass middle-aged women, because it's 5 in the morning. They're like, we're all late. We're all late. And I'm like, yeah, but your shirt that says, like, fucking Bachelorette Weekend or whatever the fuck shows me that you're not going to miss your flight to work.
You hooers.
You
dirty hooers.
You fucking cock-sucking slobs better back up.
I heard those hooers say they have a bomb.
Listen here, TSA. I heard these
there was a hooer.
This hooer back here with the attitude has a bomb.
And you realize that you only packed in your carry-on bag the Gap Band. You Dropped a Bomb on Me album, the 12-inch club single, and they have to bring you Homeland Security questions you over, like,
Why do you have such a bomb on you?
Yeah, why are you planning to drop a bomb on me?
Are you trying to drop this bomb on us right now?
So, how long have you known the Gap Band?
How long have you been planning to drop the Gap Band bomb?
We see you got a whole side A's worth of munitions here to drop on us.
But so I finally get through the security check.
So you can only bring 7-inch 45s.
You can only bring 45s. We're gonna have to check your LPs. I get through security, and I just put my shoes on. I don't even bother putting my belt on. I throw a bunch of shit in my backpack, and I start sprinting to my gate, and I see it. I see the fucking door starting to close. I'm like, no fucking shit. No way.
Bro, you're hanging on like those Afghans onto the wing of the plane.
Dude, I was like those Indians on the side of a fucking train, just holding on to the wing.
Quick aside, you know how that system works is that's technically illegal, but you're allowed to do it. But if, say, like, you get struck by a power line, or like everybody gets swept off, or it crashes and like 12,000 people die because they're right on top, the law sees it as, well, you shouldn't have been up there. So, like,
really?
Yeah. It's basically, it's kind of sick. You get to ride on top of the train at your own peril. Which I wouldn't mind taking the top of an Amtrak somewhere one of these days.
Maybe, but how shallow are those tunnels?
The tunnels aren't so much the problem is you've got like sort of like arching, like sort of like railing and power lines at the stations and stuff, and hairpin turns where you're going kind of quick. If you're on the edge, I mean, because you got them, they're crisscross applesauce in Indian style, right up to the edge of the roof of those things. And
also you look at how those crisscross Indians are sitting, like they're so much more flexible because of yoga. They're like leg locked.
Please believe, and I know because I would be if I were not on the edge, I would be hip checking every single turn to get a little bit more fucking elbow room.
Oh fuck yeah!
It must smell crazy up there. You must smell crazy everywhere over there.
I couldn't imagine people trying to go on a spiritual journey or a spiritual fucking whatever
to fucking inner peace. They need an inner shower.
Yeah, dude, I can't find any inner peace if I'm smelling everyone else's inner pieces outside. Like,
how am I supposed to reach nirvana when I can smell Buddha's fucking balls wafting off?
Dude, and I don't know, man. I don't think India's that fucking... Where are we? What are we talking on?
I'm
going on an Indian tangent. I ought to stop.
You're going as fast as you can on your Heelys trying to make your flight.
Yeah, my hands are going. I'm Naruto.
You're on Heelys and you have the cross country ski poles.
Yeah, land ski poles and Heelys, and the problem is I'm not good at my Heelys. I'm falling all over the place.
You're trying to like fucking just crank your ripstick as fast as you can. that 2-wheeled skateboard thing.
I'm just shaking and gyrating.
You're slaloming as hard as you can.
I'm hardly moving forward. I keep falling off and then setting it back up to start again.
Yeah, and you realize you keep fucking wiping out onto the straight conveyor belt that takes you back 20 feet. You ripstick down the wrong side, so you can't make any forward progress.
I'm ripsticking, and then I'm falling onto the fucking the ground terminal walkway or whatever that helps you walk 5 miles an hour faster, but it's taking me backwards.
Bro, yeah. So luckily you packed your soap shoes and you hop on the rail of the conveyor belt.
Yeah, I got my grind plates, but I accidentally missed the step when I think I'm going upstairs, and I'm just grinding on the stairs and falling down. I had a pair of soap shoes, and that happened to me all the fucking time. I would start running up steps, and the grind plate would hit the edge of the step, and my foot would just slip out from underneath me, and I would take shinners.
So at this point, you're in those moon shoes with springs trying to get to your...
Yeah, the jump high moon boots.
Yeah, wearing rock'em sock'em boppers, pushing people out of the way.
I get out of the security check and I'm lacing up my PF flyers like in the Sandlot, and I gotta crank a home run before I can run to my gate.
You're ready in your Hulk hands to get in there. You got the little Terminator robot hand.
I'm flipping everyone off with the Terminator hand. The lady was like, "Well, we all got places to be. We're all late."
Yeah, flip over the Terminator hand. Yeah.
Listen, bitch.
Fuck yes, dude.
I tell the airplane to wait because I left my Stretch Armstrong back at the security gate.
Yeah, I forgot my $400 festival layup hula hoop that I'm gonna. And what do you mean I can't bring my finger lights onto the fucking plane?
What do you mean it's a distraction and a hazard for the pilot if I try and show my new routine?
Yeah, my new it wouldn't be routine. It'd be my new piece.
My new formation.
Yeah, your new
my new movement.
Yes, your sonata. Your light sonata.
My hand ballet. Dude,
bro, yeah.
I was trying to make,
and then you're telling him technically, you know that the light show guy is a member of the band in Fish.
So actually,
the light show is a member of the band.
He's a part of them.
Telling the person next to you, like,
and they're like, "Sir, shut up,
sir. You're too fat to just take up one seat.
Your knees are scraped and bleeding from your fall."
I saw you had that whole row to yourself. I was like, I got a whole row. I'm like, they made you buy a whole row because you're too fat to not buy the whole row.
It's like, sir, you're too fat. You have to buy 3 seats. They told me I was too fat.
Trying to smoke darts through a sploof in the bathroom.
Trying to chuck up a couple of
you got you're gravity bonging cigarettes.
Yeah, I'm breaking down cigarettes for the tobacco, packing bowls of tobacco and gravity bonging them in the bathroom.
Yeah, you got a little baddie that you found butts and you salvaged the tobacco and
you're mashing in the ends of those butts at the tip of your baddie.
You're trying to
hoofing it.
You're like just unsuccessfully trying to buddy up to one of the flight attendants to find out which one of the other flight attendants you can like nab darts from.
Yeah. And you're like, you see the one guy flight attendant, even though he's gay, and you're like, "Sup, dude? You crush any of this hot puss up here?"
Wow. How's the pussy looking like on this flight? Huh?
He's like, "Sir, please put your things in the overhead bin." Yeah, you crush the hot pussy up here. Any of these hot pussies got darts?
Tell you what, I'm gonna be overhead by the time this flight's over.
Overhead.
But anywho.
Listen, bud. Which one of these?
You know who I
sweet
cop
dames?
from?
Which one of these sweet dames got the fucking darts on them, huh?
Yeah. Is it true that if
I just blow my smoke into the toilet and flush it, it will take it with it?
Yeah, you'll cover for me, right? If
You'll cover for me. You say that was you, right?
If look, you come smoke with me in the bathroom. If anyone accuses us of smoking, we'll just say we were sucking each other off in there.
Each other off. Just go in there with me, dude. Dude, I go into the bathroom.
Take your penis out so it'll be plausible deniability.
You're just reaching at his belt, trying to pull his pants out and rip his penis
out. It's one of those like the bathroom door is like one of those kind of scrunching like accordion doors too.
Push pulls.
Yeah. You rip through it.
He's fighting you off.
There's not room enough for one of us and another person in that thing.
Not even, dude.
Unless we'd have to stack vertically.
Dude,
get on my shoulders.
Get on my shoulders and bank off.
Yeah. Get on my shoulders and we'll rip a dart in the bathroom.
Dude, I went into that bathroom and I was like, the only way that I would ever because I'm not gonna have somebody jerk me off in my, so the only time that I'll ever come on an airplane is if I crank off a load into the toilet standing up ways like a complete psychopath.
That should get you on a no-fly list.
Dude, they'll put you on the terrorist watch list. They catch you cranking off standing up in one of those, while you hit turbulence, you gotta throw your hand up. You gotta make the fucking brace against the wall.
Yeah, and you come in there and you open up the door and the whole plane can smell it.
Oh my fucking god! They all smell it. You open the door and everyone's like, "God, this guy
that
reeks."
One is closed. Do not go in there,
dude. Think about you trying to crank
with your ass.
You're trying to crank off a load standing up into the toilet. You hit turbulence, and then the light for the seatbelt light comes on, and then they're like, "Sir, you have to come out of the bathroom. You got to sit in your seat. It's too dangerous."
Yeah, you got a Woody though. So you're pretending you're looking for something on the ground, so people can't see your boner as you walk all the way back.
Yeah, you drop your headphones, just keep.
I'm looking for my contact lens.
You drop your wallet and kick it to your chair, so you're just bent over, reaching.
You bring a baggie of poop on the plane that you can put under some poor broad's chair, and like that Atlanta flight, and you false flag a shit attack on some poor woman,
so no one notices how hard you are.
So and you're ripping darts while everybody thinks this poor librarian shit on the plane.
Everyone's distracted with the smell of shit. No one pays attention to the smell of darts.
Everybody's got their finger on the button on World Star, waiting until they get data again to just ruin this woman's life. And
the idea,
and then you rip stick off into the sunset.
The idea of planting a baggie of shit on a woman so that everyone's distracted with that smell, so you can smoke cigarettes. It's nuts.
First of all, getting that baggie of turd on the plane would be hard enough.
TSA with a little bag of turd.
You got the 3D body scanners. It's in the back of your pants.
They catch you, they lift up your shirt, it's all taped to your stomach. You got 6 kilos of turd taped to your stomach.
You're swallowing little tied off condoms full of shit, and you got to shit them out on the plane. You got to shit them out on the plane so then you could use them to plant.
Dude, oh my god. Dude, just trying you put a small bags of shit in the soles of your shoes. Trying to walk through.
Take off your shoes. Oh, fuck. I forgot about that part.
You put your foot into it and just start seeping turds out of the holes in the side of your shoe.
You're wearing Crocs.
It comes out like Play-Doh. Dude, TSA's crazy.
Yeah, don't you have real terrorists to catch?
Sir.
So you're the closest thing we've seen to a terrorist since 9/11.
You got 6 pounds of poop taped to your chest, sir. You're the worst kind of terrorist.
You got to pay taxes on that much poop if you're trying to bring it through the airport.
You got to claim that. You
gotta
go through customs.
You bringing anything back into the country? Poop, perhaps?
No. They open your bags. It's like when you go to Mexico and they find an apple. Like security rushes you.
Yeah, any rare turds you're trying to bring?
They hold it up and like, it's a common. That's a common turd.
Yeah, you're sweating bullets. And you're sweating bullets and stink like shit.
You go to wipe it, and you got turds like taped to your arm, so your wipe is smeared.
Yeah, you see, like, it doesn't matter who they are, any foreign person, and you go, like, that guy, right? You. And you're... So,
point to any fucking...
Yeah. One of his coworker, another customs agent, who just happens to be, like, Ecuadorian or something. Yeah, them guys, right?
Right?
Yeah, where they're from?
Gross.
Yeah. Anywho, I'll be going on my way.
You get busted. They're questioning, Homeland Security's questioning you about why you have so much poop on you going into the plane.
Then you
Sir, I simply don't believe you that you brought this much poop on a plane just so you could smoke cigarettes while people freak out that a woman shit her pants.
Do you think you buy a cyanide capsule to keep in your teeth and you crush and bite it real quick?
It's a diarrhea capsule.
It's diarrhea pill and Ambien.
So you fall asleep, a little bit of shit drips out of your mouth.
You fall asleep and like you're passed out, like just you're absolutely out of it, but you keep shitting, and then they can't wake you. You're
just
absolutely incoherent, and
just going.
Yeah,
it's like deep mud farts.
Yeah, and then you wake up in ADX Florence Supermax. And your next door neighbor's Eric Rudolph in the Boston Bomber and shit. Like,
oh man,
that's
the dangers of dealing with little bags of poop.
When you plant the bag of poop on that poor
woman,
that poor aspiring English teacher who's on the flight, you're just grabbing as many shooters of gin as you can.
Dude, I fuck yeah. I was standing there when I was...
You eat all the tuna meals.
When I stood up to go to the bathroom, and I heeled my way to the back of the plane. And it was during the time where the babes that run the plane pass out sodas and little bags of crackers. I went to the bathroom. No one's back there to guard the mini bar. And there's just a fucking, like, I could have reached out if I so felt inclined, and I could have grabbed a fuckload of mini shooters.
You're asking for just complicated drink. Can I get a frozen pina colada?
Can I get a Miami Vice?
A virgin daiquiri?
Yeah, virgin daiquiri.
And no alcohol virgin daiquiri.
You're asking for, like, some elaborate, like, whiskey drink that they have to chisel the ice cube into the glass.
Yeah, and I want to. You guys have an ice luge right back there,
and you have a smoker, right? Like that glass that you put over the glass of whiskey to keep the smell of burning farts in my whiskey.
Can I have a beer bong of Keystone?
You guys got fucking natties.
Yeah, you guys got
got natter days.
I'll tell you what. I'll just shotgun a Bud Ice.
Hey, do you got
any
Steel Reserve? I'll just go ahead and shotgun that.
Yeah, I'll just go ahead and shotgun it right here.
You're in the middle seat and you go, you just shoot foam all over the people next to you.
And just crush it and throw it up to the front of the aisle.
You go,
yeah. All right, case race. My side of the plane versus your side of the plane.
Let's go, pussies. Fucking screaming.
And you're just like, you bloated and pass out after one beer.
You get bloated and pass out in the fucking emergency exit aisle. Your plane starts going down.
You think you can like just crack the door on the plane to like pour your beers out, but it rips that whole thing off.
Trying to pour your beers out of the window.
Yeah. They call you DB Pooper.
Damn.
Fucking damn big pooper.
Damn big pooper.
That big pooper.
So when the door at the gate closed and I was so fucking out of shape, I just sprinted all the way down. I was like, no, I can't. My flight, I can't make my flight. And like this dude, it was like a Southwest worker. He's like, take a breath, man. Take a breath. Where are you going? I'm like, I can't. I go to work. And he's like, well, where? I go, I'm supposed to be going to Denver. He's like, we can get you to Denver. I'm like, but I gotta go to San Diego. I'm like panicking. I'm not giving any correct answers.
You're like, actually, I work here now.
I'm like, my office is here.
Can I have a job? Are you guys hiring?
Pull out like a fucking pilot pin and put it on your shirt. Like, I fly planes here now.
It's an old plastic TWA pin. Like, where's the TWA gate?
You come running in, the gate's closed. Like, I'm supposed to fly this plane.
Yeah, I'm supposed to fly the next Concorde supersonic jet out of here. I need to get to London in 3 hours.
Stat. But the dude was like, catch your breath, man, catch your breath. We'll figure it out. We'll get you on the next flight. And like they shuffled it all around, and instead of going to Denver, they had a flight going to Phoenix that was leaving 5 minutes later, and I would just land in San Diego 20 minutes later than I was scheduled to. And I started to thank the lady because I didn't know what witchcraft magic she pulled, because she's an airport employee. She did, so I was like, thank you so much. She's like, you better get going. That, like, your gate now that you gotta go, the gate you gotta go to now is way the fuck on the other end.
You sound like the most friendly, helpful, accommodating airport employees I've ever heard of.
They were it was insane. Normally I'm getting like,
usually they're
badgered at. They hate themselves.
They're trying to get underhooks on you.
Yeah, they're like, sir,
they're going for wrist control on you.
Yeah, after you go through like the security, like the Halo fucking shield thing they give you, the one guy's like, I'm gonna have to check your waistband. He flicks your balls as he goes by.
Yeah, like, and he puts you that 3D computer scan of your naked body in the thing, and he goes, hold on. He calls over everybody else, and they're all going.
He looks for the hottest
guy puts
girl.
up his phone up to
looks for the hottest girl going through security and goes, hey, check out this dude's little dick.
And she's like, has her index and thumb like right next to her, looking, and they're like laughing.
And then she leans in and goes, what? Wait, what is that under his balls? It's a little bag of poop. He's got fucking poop on there. Sir, not only do they got this hot girl look at my small dick, but she now knows that I carry poop on me. Wait a minute.
No. That's his dick. It's the poop that's in front of it. That big thing is his poop.
It's not his dick, that's his poop. He's trying to stuff with poop.
Yeah, you're not the first guy to try and pass off his turd as a dick here.
Damn, dude. Fucking stuffing your dick with turd. Like
bro, yeah, like making a mold. You got a you're wearing a condom full of
shape. Yeah.
You got a condom full of poop on.
You've been shaping this condom full of poop. It's got like a bell end and everything.
Bro.
They pull it out. There's a printed label, property of Owlix Corrado.
That rocks.
But yeah, so I went through a complete panic because, like, have you ever missed a flight? No. Or have ever been late to a flight?
No, I haven't flown a ton, but I've always showed up real early.
It's fucking the most miserable feeling, especially when it's not a flight for leisure, it's a flight for work.
Yeah, I've never flown for work, so I can only imagine.
Dude, it's so insanely obnoxious. Because, like, when you're flying for work, it's, it's past, it's something you don't think about. It's just it's normal. And this is how it goes. But when you get there and a bunch of people fuck up in security, and now all of a sudden I'm missing my flight. Mm-hmm. And like, dude, I was just like, no.
Yeah, like, damn, that's a high stakes situation. I can only imagine doing that on top of trying to smuggle poop and maintain balance on your ripstick.
Dude, imagine you're trying to smuggle poop and then you miss your flight. And then now you just got to hold that poop. You're lost in translation, basically.
You're doing
Tom
tech
Hanks.
deck kick flips on the little board in front of you. Putting your bare feet up on the chair in front of you.
Oh, fuck.
Bro, you're filing your toenails.
Dude, you're clipping your toenails, but it's those bad clippers that shoot them.
You're chewing your toenails off.
like hot dogging your tongue and
can I have a little
them?
cup can I have a spitter for my toenails?
Dude, and then you give them, when they collect trash, you give them a cup chock full to the brim of toenail bitings and spit. Just loogied up toenails.
Dude, you get some bad turbulence and the oxygen mask comes down and you use it to break the blood vessels in your nipples and puff up your...
oxygen mask come down and the person next to you mistakes your cup of loogies and toenails for the oxygen mask. And then you got to put it on your...
that's not the oxygen mask. That's my colostomy bag.
That's my colostomy. Don't touch my poop. She puts on her mask and then puts your colostomy bag on her child. It's so fucking dumb.
And as the plane's going down, you pull out another dart.
No, dude.
And then they make you put it out before you crash.
Yeah, the air marshal on the plane comes out and arrests you before you crash.
Yeah, you're in a nosedive and sir, buckle up. There's no smoking on the plane, and you're like,
why not? You cross your arms.
Yeah, cross your arms. I wish we were all dead right now.
I wish we were dead now. Because I can't smoke on the way.
Well, sucks for you guys. I'm going to heaven.
You're all going to heck.
Yes, you're all going to heck because you're Jews and flight attendants and gays.
And minorities, and you're not smoking cigarettes.
I'm a fucking Christian.
I'm a Christian. I'm a cigarette-smoking Christian.
I'm a fucking Christian.
I'm a fucking Christian?
I don't believe in this shit. I'm gonna smoke. I'm a fucking Christian.
Dude. Yeah, I mean, I guess if I were going down, I'd start hoofing hoons and pulling out all the poop.
Bro,
I
was
had
about ready to
stashed on
smoke
me.
a cigarette when we were about to get hit by that tornado in Dave & Buster's when I was working.
I don't know why you didn't.
I was a minute away. I heard the fucking the hurricane winds pounding on the walls of the place.
You should have just fired up, bro, and been like, dude, if this is it, if I'm getting sucked off by this tornado, I might as well suck off the cigarette.
I would have been fine. I would have grabbed onto one of the beams, just wrap my legs, wrap my arms, just puff the dart, and watch all these brats and their dickhead parents get thrown hundreds of yards away. It would have been the best day of my working life.
The roof gets peeled off the building and just gets sucked up in the sky. Yeah. You're holding on to the beam. You got a dart in your
laughing
mouth.
Like Max Cady and Cape Fear. That would have been the best. I wish we would have got hit by that motherfucker. Leveled us. Just watch those fucking idiots.
Man,
it would have been almost worth dying just to see their stupid, worried, scared faces die right before me. 'Cause I hated that fucking job and everybody there.
Damn. God. I always wanted to visit you while you were working, so I could
during the week it would have been fun because during the week that job rocked because I just would play buck hunter my whole shift hunting that bighorn sheep, but all of
dude, what if it was
all the riffraff comes in on the weekends? And
what if it was called Wig Stud Hunter and it was wigger studs that you were hunting?
Whoa, bro! Yeah, and
you got to hunt the ever elusive wigger stud.
Yeah, and you got what would you? It's not a gun on a wire, but you got a can of pepper spray or something, or a can of Axe body spray attached to it.
Can of Axe or fucking bod. You remember that old shitty one?
Chocolate scented bod.
Oh, fuck yeah! That's how you hunt down wigger studs.
Yeah, it's
you got a pack of Newports. You're shaking a pack of Newports in the air.
I feel like our generation of guys, we truly thought that Axe body spray was going to change our lives when we saw those commercials, and we went and got.
Did.
What scent did you get?
Fiji. The green
that's
one.
That's why I didn't lose my virginity till I was 17.
Duh, you dumb gay idiot.
I got blue scented.
Ew.
I got all of them and put them all on. I'd spray it.
You spray 3 of them on at once.
Spray it in my armpits till it hurt, and it just smelled like ammonia. And you spray so much of it on there that
it just starts smelling like fucking bug spray.
Yeah, I would just put a little flame in front of it and just torch my BO away with fire.
Oh, fuck yeah. Fire and, like if someone's got a shitty lighter and they're just blasting you with fucking
like a Bic or one of those ones that's rigged to be able to like light up 4 or 5 inches. You know, one of those cheap ones that are jailbroken.
Oh, it's called Axe Kilo. That was the one. That was the one that you got pussy to.
God damn it! They didn't teach me anything in Christian school.
No, dude, you got to have Axe Kilo to get pussy. If you don't have Axe Kilo, you're not getting pussy.
You know, that's public school privilege is knowing how to interact with each other to like finger pop. But me, I was learning about Judgment Day too much to learn how to to learn how to negotiate a movie theater finger pop.
Judgment Day was scaring you so much that the thought of leaving your fingers and a pussy till they got pruny wasn't even crossing your mind.
I was like fucking Jack Lemmon and fucking Glengarry Glen Ross, just the desperate, sweaty, or more like Death of a Salesman Jack Lemmon.
Oh god,
I gotta just like desperate and can't land a deal. It's basically old Dick from The Simpsons, that salesman that the wolves are always at his door.
Damn, dude,
that guy.
Is it like William H. Macy and Fargo?
No, it's more like
it comes in the factory.
It's not quite that pathetic because it's a very personal failure. You're not dragging other people into it. It's like from Simpsons, the guy like the wolves are at old Dick's store. Yeah, like it's that guy. That's Jack Lemmon.
Okay,
and
I get you.
Yeah, it's more like I'm just start plotting my big crime to get
big dirty.
Yeah. One day I'm gonna learn. What society sees as a cool hobby. I'm going to learn how to write songs so that women will talk to me and I could finger pop them. I've reached the
dirty crime to write songs good enough to trick women to let you finger pop them.
I figure out how to tap into my inner empathy and sort of universal feelings and write songs that connect with people, at least I hope so, in order to finger pop. I try to get in touch with what truly makes us, what humanity and life grand and, joy. And I want to just
sing about the wonders of life and love.
Yeah, and just connect with people on a deep artistic level, just to finger pop them. Yeah, at some point, hopefully.
Yep, hopefully that I can finger pop.
If they expressly let me with verbal confirmation.
Yeah, as long as I'm only out here writing songs so that some pussy somewhere will let me finger pop it sometime.
And it's gonna work one day.
It's gonna work. It's gonna fucking work.
No, I found that the music is most powerful if you don't make a big deal out of it or lead with it. It's like, hey, look, I'm this sensitive guy with who's hiding some opinions about certain religions,
and.
I'm sweating because I'm having. Man, I brought up Epstein and the Jews on the last first date I went on. I have a problem.
Woof. Man, and that's probably so. Man, I really wish you were in the car today when we were driving. My mom just goes, "So, what do you think about Palestine and Israel?"
Well,
she just says that. I'm like, Mom, you and I both know absolutely nothing about fucking politics. So let me go ahead and answer your question.
I'm interested, and I'm sure her take is hot no matter what it is.
Her take was something else, man. But it was just crazy because, I just think it's so funny when me and my mom hang out. She loves to throw down a politic question, and I'm like, Mom, you know full well you don't know the answer.
She's
to that
the politics
question.
of Nathan Lane and Birdcage.
Kind Kind of, dude. Kind of, yeah.
Kill the mother too.
Kill the mother too.
Let the baby go down with the ship. All that stuff I said about traditional family values, I really believe it.
But she it's crazy because she'll bring that up, or she'll bring up like healthcare, what I think about like free college or some like hot button issue or something, and she just listens to the Five that
Gutfeld and stuff.
Yeah, well, the Five's terrible because
Gutfeld's one of the Five.
They just scream over each other, dude. It's tough, and I don't care for none of it, and it's just like, man, you don't know what the hell's going on, Mom.
Yeah.
And like it'd be a lot better if we just both said,
I'll tell you,
it's crazy over there.
I would love to pick her brain over a car ride on the current events.
That's what I do. Current events, historical events, any event, dude. I would love to have you like
with my go along to get along method of discussing current events.
Yeah.
Yes.
Go along to get along, and just to see where what.
Let's see how far we can take these opinions.
Yeah, dude, and it's nuts. But
try out some opinions on a car ride.
Oh, dude, I try out opinions on my mom all the time. It's real fun.
Take some opinions for a test run.
Just oh yeah, you want to try this opinion? This opinion actually comes with all the amenities.
5.8 liter take opinion on Israel Palestine.
Yeah, we got a heated steering wheel on your take on Palestine. That comes with that's factory. You can't take that off.
Oh boy,
powered seats on that opinion on what you think is happening in Russia and Ukraine.
Got heated and cooled genocide in the seats.
Oh man! All right, ready?
Yeah.
What are you doing? What's that?
How far are we into this mug?
We're done. That's where we're at.
Hell yeah! Screw you, bitches.
Bitch ass bitch.